Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another team interview with myself, Rob Walker from the Sasol Solar Challenge. Today, I have the privilege of being joined by the team manager, Victor Verhaert of Agoria Solar Team in Belgium. Agoria is the current world champs. They won the Bridgestone World Solar Challenge, what seems like a lifetime ago, back in Australia in 2019. Victor, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Fantastic. So the last time we chatted to someone from Agoria Solar Team, Paul was your team manager. Obviously now you've taken over. Give us a little bit of a rundown of what the team's been up to in the last, dare I say, 6 to 8 months. Obviously, lots of changes in the world of solar car racing. What have you guys been up to in Belgium?
Yeah, indeed, a lot has happened the past few months on different areas. Our team, the team that I'm team manager of, has finished the development and designing of our new solar car, which happened by the beginning of January. And since then, we've also been producing it, actually. Past few weeks, many things are coming, well, physically to reality, things we've been designing for so many weeks. So it's a really exciting time within the team.
Fantastic. Now, obviously, we know beginning of this year, Bridgestone World Solar Challenge was cancelled. As a new team manager and a leader within the team, how did that affect the team? What was the psyche within the team when that announcement came out?
I was actually really positively surprised by the team. I think in no one's mind there was the thought of stopping the project. Everyone was directly the week after back to work. No projects were put on hold. There was this really big motivation to keep pushing along, even though there wasn't a clear target yet. And this overall confidence that as a team, we will find something to prove all our work from the past months. So it's actually been a really nice time within the team to work together, because we had this common goal of just delivering the car, whatever happens, to the World Solar Challenge.
Fantastic. And one other question I wanted to ask, and I've been dying to ask someone for Agoria. You guys entered 2 cars into the Olympiad Solar Challenge last year in September. What was it like having 2 cars from the same team? Was there a little bit of inter-team competition going on, or how did you manage that?
Well, of course, everyone within our solar team is a bit competitive. That's what drives us a lot. So there have been some internal competition, but of course we knew that the Blue Point, the one that won the European Solar Challenge, was more recent and has endured less kilometers. So they kind of had a head start, which is what I keep telling my team as well. But yeah, it was really nice experience of being there with 2 cars. Some, of course, challenges of practical things like sharing equipment. But it's been great being with such a big team presence. And well, since the overall competition was kind of scaled down due to COVID, it was nice being able to be present with 2 solar cars.
Awesome. So, I mean, obviously we talk about COVID. I know everyone around the world has been affected, and I think everyone's done different things out there. I've noticed, Agoria has been doing quite a lot of activities or activations, with your sponsors and your universities and stuff. I've seen entrepreneurship days. I've seen all sorts of, solar projects. Can you talk to us a little bit more about, what with the other side? Because I think people, forget that, yes, you guys build cool cars and you compete with great solar cars, but it seems like Agoria does so much more than just build cars.
Yeah, exactly. Just since the very first team, we've been organizing this Solar Olympiad, which is this whole competition of trying to engage the youth in actually researching and developing smaller solar cars or gadgets themselves. And this year, did prove quite a challenge. Normally, we would do this in physical form and being able to see each other gadgets. And this year, we had to fully start again with a new concept. And we went to all different schools and we tried to film it there. But then we organized this whole live event where we tried to showcase the work of all the different students. And I have to say credits to my team, because they put one hell of an event down. We've received lots of positive comments from the students as well, who, in these times where school has always been rather difficult and sometimes they have to stay at home, we're still able to put effort into this project and to be able to research these science areas.
Fantastic. And I'm assuming also still delivering value for your sponsors. I mean, I know, the sponsors are always important, and a lot of teams have been saying it's been difficult, without having events to drive. Are you guys using those opportunities to still deliver value to your sponsors of Agoria?
Well, on the one hand, of course, but what we've noticed during the past months where we received some bad news about the World Solar Challenge, that we've actually always be able to count on the support of our partners. So it's never a mindset of, well, using these events to create extra opportunity for them, because it's always been inside of the package, and it's always one of our goals to engage the youth. And we've noticed this along the way that support from our network of partners has never stopped.
Fantastic. So while we've basically, I think we've caught up from where you guys are. You've talked about things that you're doing with the car. Any kind of insight? What can we expect to see from Agoria once cars hit the road again, whenever that may be? Are we looking at a redesign and at a new Blue Point? Is there anything you can share with us that you guys have been working on?
That's of course a big question. It's a question I get from a lot of teams, of course. Unfortunately, I can't give away many technical details. That's all going to be a surprise. What I can say is make sure to keep your eye on social media. We might drop some teasers here and there. And I engage everyone to look forward to our reveal of the car.
Can you at least tell us, is it still going to be blue?
Well, the color is going to include blue indeed. That's perhaps a little teaser I can give you right now.
Fantastic. Well, we will take what we can get at this point in time. Fantastic. And Victor, I mean, obviously now there's lots of things in the pipeline. When does your period as team manager come to an end, and when do you start the process of handing over to the next team?
So the next team is actually gonna start even when my job hasn't finished yet. So they've just been recruited, and we're really eager to kind of start working together with them. My job as a team manager will end by the end of this year, when we will participate in an undisclosed solar challenge.
Fantastic. And obviously you guys have been recruiting. Has it been a bit of a challenge this year recruiting for the next cycle? Obviously, with no events having happened recently, did you guys find it a challenge to recruit the next round of the team, or are the students still very eager to be a part of Team Agoria?
Well, as with everything in these times, it's always been a bit of adjusting how to promote the solar team by students, but since the solar team is really known within the students here in Leuven in Belgium, we still found a lot of interest even through online platforms. The recruiting, I can tell you that we've recruited a very strong new team.
Fantastic. Well, that's great to hear. Victor, so maybe we try and keep these chats short and sweet. I know you guys are busy. Before we let you go, any news you can share with us? I mean, you've mentioned an undisclosed challenge. Is the team working on a few things to try and maybe get a car on the road in the next couple of months?
Yeah, the work on the car has never stopped, and there's a lot happening, and you can sense the pressure on the team is getting higher and higher. So we're fully preparing the work. We're fully preparing the solar car and on schedule. And I can tell you we'll deliver it on schedule as well.
Fantastic. So Victor, before we let you go, any final words from yourself? Any thank yous to sponsors? Anything you'd like to close with before we let you go and carry on cracking on with your car?
Perhaps good luck to all the other teams. Well, the current times aren't easy with COVID. It's never easy to work together with your team. But since we're one big community, I like to give them a formal good luck for the upcoming months still, and I hope they can deliver a solar car on time as well.
Fantastic, Victor. Well, from all of us here in South Africa, thank you very much. We hope to chat to you soon, and holding fingers that we can get that new team here in South Africa next year, September, and see Blue Points on African roads.
Yeah, great. I hope so too. See you next time.
Cool. Thanks, Victor. Cheers, man. Bye-bye. So that was Victor Verhaert from Solar Team Agoria, giving us an update on what they've been up to. Obviously, keeping a few things close to their chest, as most of the top teams do, not giving away too much information. It does sound like they've been working on a lot of new aspects and getting a competitive car on the road sometime soon. Obviously, they've been looking at a couple of opportunities to compete in the coming months and weeks. So hopefully we will hear something from them soon and get to see them on the road. From myself, Rob, at the Sasol Solar Challenge, I'd like to wish you a great Wednesday wherever you are in the world. We hope you enjoyed our interview with Solar Team Agoria all the way from Belgium here at the Sasol Solar Challenge. Thank you very much, everyone. Goodbye.